3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's go. Show you the best.
Let's go. Let's go ahead and change that music up. No longer pre-roll. Kicking it off here. Flex style. 13 pushdown points from Boxy. That's the first time since Sidnev. Sidnev, that signature pushdown point we saw. Whoop for Boxy to go to 22, 8, 13, and a whoop for SV to go to 23. First time since I've seen pushdown in PAL since since Sidnev's sort of signature move.
Yes, that is a signature move, but some players are pushing down even on the level 18. I just realized there is a players who are pushing down on the level 18. For example, Jakub is the one who are pushing down. Maybe not this time when he's rolling, but in the dust times he was playing when he plays dust. He was pushing down even on level 18 PAL. So there's so sometimes it's a common thing for the player who are very confident on the level 18.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's certainly something to that decision making. Sky loves the 13 pushdown points. A big fan of level 13 there. And Dan V says SV is short for Sidnev, right? There you go. Now you know. Did you know that? Some online facts there from Dan V Weller.
I assume he's aiming for the one mimish number with a 13 on the end. 177,013. Please don't Google it.
I will take your word. I will not Google it. 181 for SV, 173 for Boxy. We're having a good time here because these players are having a good time. Equal in pace at the moment. Both players a little bit of slowdown. A whoop for SV to go to 226. Yeah, I don't think the title's wrong, but it could be. This is a PAL version of the game if you're just joining us and you haven't been the other days. PAL version, right? Some significant differences. Perfectly that 18 is faster, right? That's the biggest difference. If it looks like these pieces are moving a little bit more, no, it's not your eyes. You need to get checked. That's right on. Boxy missed a spin, but does set up for the slightly dirty and gets it. Whoop! To go to 232. SV, whoop! To go to 318. Kind of establishing an 80,000 point lead here. About 4 Tetris. Oh, no 60 IQ. It just happens, right? It just Twitch things, right? Sometimes it loads, sometimes it doesn't. So Boxy navigating this here. Sorry, Dobie, I kind of cut you off.
I just want to see I just wanted to say Boxy was preparing for the dirty one, but he couldn't get proper pieces just to prepare for from the dirty one, and he needs to dig it out.
Indeed, he's still digging.
Yes, it's still into a digging mode. And now he's 150,000 points behind SV.
And let's be really clear here, like 250 through 90 lines is not a terrible PAL pace in competition. SV just on another level right now. Really almost, 4.5 pace? Not quite X5. X4.5 pace here for SV. Doing really well on this PAL game so far. Inefficiency, not just rolling cheaters, also stacking incredibly well. Yes,
it also helps him to keep the pace, and maybe that's a key for his incredible results in the PAL. But I see the Boxy was misdropping a little.
A little bit. So it looked like Boxy can open this up, has a spot for the bar, but in a little bit of trouble.
He needs to dig it out, definitely.
Boxy going to need some post play as SV is at 560 at 125 lines. Boxy just needs to get this survivable for a post.
I don't think it's doable, but maybe we'll shock it out.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Who knows? Boxy got an ace up the sleeve. Gonna take that and transition. It is doable. Getting the right pieces to burn this down. Need something for the left side. Gonna put that all over. It's SV transition 600k.
Hanks.
Oh, and then Boxy hangs on the left side. Fatal. SV's hang, not fatal. You see that rolling. Can he get a 5-tap over? No, but it's good enough. A 300k lead for SV. Oh my goodness. Not only cheating, but also a good player. SV gonna get that first heart. GG's.
GG.
Let me, it's not on USB, it's, or it might be on you, but I will get this stencil sorted out just a wee bit. Oh, no I won't. It's fine. Got closer. Alright, so increment the first two, please. First two. That would be, we're gonna go FA to OB. I have a cat named OB, and they both have the OBs in. Ready, we got the ready from Boxy, we got the ready from SV. Let's count them down. Game number 2 in 3, 2,
1, Tetris.
Tetris. Whoop! What is this? Pal on Monthly Tetris? Hello, Monthly Tetris. Welcome on in. We got Monthly Tetris on Monthly Tetris? Huh? JK, Pal is poggers. Yeah, it's actually, I've become more, I was already a fan of Pal. I become more and more a fan the more matches that I see. This best of 7 format is just like really rapid and quick because the 18's faster, right? We haven't.
The 19 is a kill screen.
Yeah, we have not seen the sort of doom and gloom. Oh, Roller's playing for 20 minutes in PAL. Oh no, hasn't happened yet, right? So very interesting to see if we. All right, I'm gonna have to fix SV stencil real quick here. Very interesting to see if we do get that. But I don't know. We haven't seen it yet, so I'm not entirely convinced that we're at this point where we need to worry about everything in PAL. There we go. Boom. Doing that with a touchpad? You have no idea. Yeah, the keyword is yet, right? You know, player skills continue to develop, so we'll see. Good start here for Boxy. 123 to SV's 106.
But now SV is going quite efficient. Now he's stacking one high. But now he's closing the web, but he's almost ready for the dirty one. And he's ready.
Boxy!
That's at 125, so SV gets a second heart.
Second heart for SV. Not the way you want it to go down, especially after that first game. But this is a best of 7. You do get that one sort of mulligan a little bit. Boxy, take a moment, reset. SV, you are good. We're gonna get that second heart. Das game, GG, true. Increment the C, we're at 1C now, I believe. 1C. And we got the readies. There we go. Game number 3. Let's count down. No delay. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tortoise! Tortoise. We still have it typoed in there. Look at that. Not even spelled correctly. I think that was... I swore... so the lore behind that, like... Vandweller had a tortoise during the stream. And Boxy, we are not seeing capture right now. It definitely seems to have frozen. If you can just toggle that real quick, or if you need to Yeah, just toggle it real quick. We should be fine. If it needs anything else, we will determine. But let's just give it a refresh. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, good deal. 49,000 for SV, 45,000 for Boxy, who immediately misdrops. Oh my goodness.
Jumping up from the pausing the game is such a difficult.
It's quite difficult indeed, but Boxy making quick work of this dig. Really nicely done. Ooh, and a dirty whoop for Boxy. Like you said earlier, Milchuck says digging it down like a man. Says, you know what? I'm just gonna make the Tetrises and dig it down. I don't know. I think women can dig it down that aggressively too. But Boxy showing the skills to manage that. Incredible.
Whoa, those crazy attacks on the Boxy side.
SV in a little bit of a slowdown too. So gonna get that whoop and nope. Just gonna immediately open up. So Boxy now grooving again, sets up the T-spin, gets the T, hits the spin. Who didn't go flat burn there to get out.
Yeah, the second T-spin works for him. The first attempt for getting a T-spin failed, and he was immediately preparing the setup for the next one, and finally it works. And that's Boxy.
Tetris for Boxy. Down now by about 3 Tetrises. 222 for SV, 166 for Boxy. If you're joining us here, and we got a little Matcherino available. We still have about 20 coupon codes. All you have to do is click that link to contribute to the Matcherino and contribute to these players, right? Any player who makes the semis will be in the prize pool. So we'll crown one of those here today. 232 for SV with a little bit of slowdown. Boxy stacking cleanly. And there we go. Code redeemed. Thank you so much. I don't have it pulled up on this mobile setup. I'm literally in a library right now streaming Murka. But it's working. It's working fine. It's doing all right. 265 for SV. 245 for Boxy. So thank you so much for clicking on that coupon code. How hard was that? Whoever did that? How hard was that? Was that really difficult? Was that challenging?
I should really do it to demonstrate it.
There you go. Tycha says, wow, who knew giving CTM plus CTP a quarter could be so easy? Probably the easiest way to do that in your entire life. It was so easy. Everyone and their grandmothers could do it. Thank you so much, Tetris, for the support. Series of tuck setups for SV. Down, not down, but at 320. This stack, though, I think will allow Boxy an opportunity to go on the offensive. An awkward sequence for both players. Let's see how the better attack is. SV decided to attack it with a bunch of series of tucks. Boxy was not prepared for Boxy was prepared for that fake ghost burn. Digging this down.
And he was going. He is opened. And now the
whoop whoop for both. We had a dirty Tetris for SV set up. And then Boxy gets one clean on the right side. And a whoop for Boxy to go to 352.
And there's SV is a whoop.
So about a half Tetris difference in pace for these players. Same piece sets. And a whoop for Boxy.
And now wanted almost two Tetris.
Oh, Boxy's left side. Alright, that's not gonna burn all the way. Needs to get this down to make that left side accessible. Oh, and thank you so much for the contribution code. Boxy's in trouble here up at the very top right before transition. Needs to get some good pieces to burn this down, and I just don't know. Boxy gonna transition 386. SV tops out at 435, but that is good enough. SV will get the heart.
Boxy couldn't get it, and SV also couldn't get it, but he was ahead right before the transition. And now the point is going for him, and now it's a match point for him.
Indeed. SV says it's another DAS game, so I guess SV might be DAS this game. I haven't been paying that much attention to DAS limits, but if SV's doing this with DAS, I thought he was commenting on Boxy's DAS games. I don't know, but there you go. Players are playstyle fluid, able to move from one to the other. This hybrid that used to be a myth, it is real. Hybrid is real. Alright, 1C to 2D.
2D.
Yeah, Boxy asking, are you actually daxing? And SV's like, yeah, I am. Oh, and then those sponsor quests. Thank you so much for completing those. Let me give it a refresh here so I can see who is doing that. Give you a specific shout out. Thank you, Ben Pryor, for the coupon code and the sponsor quest. More ways you can contribute. More than a quarter, too, for most of these. Just, you gotta follow someone on Twitch. Hit like a tweet. It's really simple. All right, here we go. Ready from Boxy, ready for SV. Game number 4 coming to you in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Boxy back against the wall. Quite a stellar game until right before transition for Boxy. Oh, now in a spot of bother. The bars came early here. Oh, this stack for Boxy not looking so great. Can burn out of this.
Yes, finally.
Look at this drought. There it finally is. Whoops for players. At the same time, that was insane. Insane drought to start off the game. Right? We got the Vits from Boxy. It's just a reminder of how cruel this game can be. And oh, okay. Bar's gonna come. SV uses it for a Tetris. Boxy gets the tuck. And a whoop for Boxy to go to 56. A whoop for SV to go to 76,000. One Tetris separating the two. It could be that Vits, right? It could be all the way to transition, Dobry. That Vits goes all the way.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
It could. And there we and SV is preparing for the dirty one, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna burn out of it. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, okay, never mind. And now 104 versus 125 for SV. And SV's in the lead, and the stack is going quite tricky, but he is going to fill the long bar spot with a long bar, and he's preparing for the opening up, and there we go. Now burning the pieces just to reopen it again, and
still not getting it. Oh, gonna go left well here, and whoop for SV 156, Boxy 177. No bars coming, so Boxy unable to take advantage of that slowdown, but a whoop for Boxy to get a 201. I think SV knows, SV's got 3 games to give here. I can play a little bit more safe, a little bit more conservative, taking these burns, force Boxy to defeat him, And for what it's worth, Boxy's doing it. Up now a 60k lead. Every time the bar comes, it seems like SV's well is closed.
Yes, every time we are looking for the SV start, it looks like he couldn't get the Tetris, but finally gets it. 194 versus 253, and Boxy couldn't get a Tetris because they closed the well. Oh no, the hanging ass, and that's over for Boxy, and he tops out at 256. So that means One Tetris will work for the SVN. There we go.
And there it is. SV is good. 264. Boxy. Oh. Unfortunate there. Was doing so well and then just one. That is PAL Tetris for you. One mistake with Das.
The one mistake with the dash on the height. And the player is done.
Just like that. Let me quickly get this match reported here. Sorry for my keyboard sounds. You get the laptop mic. That's the one I can move. Sorry about that. But it looks good. We're gonna just do that with you. Good deal. And SV topping out. GG's. Tough outing here, Boxy. But again, SV is a very tough draw in the first round. So game number 1 here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Whoop. Yeah. Here we go. So James on the left side, Murka on the right. James pushing down to get that 20. Oh, ooh. All right. Intermittently pushing down. I know very little about this JDH. Have you encountered them before?
Don't really.
No, I don't think so. So they're from the US. I think they're a DAS player. Giving this mode shot for the first. Oh, I didn't even check to see if it was SPS. Whoops. I don't think it was.
They're different. It was a different.
Yeah, it's different. So just keep playing. We tried it. Just incompatible here. 49,000 for Murka. 30,000 for James. James is from the US. Coming in, playing PAL, I believe, for the first time. Oh, and Murka's needs a bar. Okay, gets one. That left side from Murka. And tops out at 50,000. Chasedown scenario for James.
And the Tetris works, and he gets a fast heart. Yes, definitely. Tugi says the wise words. You need a dancing guy.
Bring it up. James is ready, so don't worry about incrementing the seed. It just was not, I don't think, going to happen. So once we get another ready.
So we are waiting for the dancing guy on the Mörköss stream.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. We'll see. We'll see.
So even Tugi cares about the Mörköss.
Oh,
the thing is,
no! Oh no!
You miss him.
No way.
Even Tugi cares about you. Okay, that's a readiness from Mörköss and James, and we are going in the 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Unfortunate early top out there. Just the nature of PAL. It's so difficult. It's so challenging. That 18, 1 or 2 mistakes, and whoop, you're done. That's not what whoops are for, but pretty much the same idea. Tugi, welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening. Winner of this moves on to face SV, and SV looked nigh unstoppable in that last match. We'll see what these players can do, right? A lot of that efficiency is probably one way to get into SV's head, but we saw SV playing really efficient. But first, they got to get past the person here. 45,000 for Murka, 34,000 for James. Oh, it looks like Tugi may have sent the dancing man to Murka.
It's quite interesting acronym for the dancing man DM.
And whoop for James, got a 63,000. Whoop for Murka, back into form at 119.
Yes, Mörköss game is going. Is going.
Indeed.
And I hope he's doing all right. Now he's doing. And 143 versus 110. James needs to push a little bit more. Just to chase a little bit Murka. And the Murka is a quite difficult player to chase it down. Now 218 after 48 lines. What a game.
What a game here indeed. Murka. Whew. Whoop again. They go to 242. 170 for James. Now, I wonder if Murka is going to be going to C-Tech. We kind of didn't mention this earlier. I wonder if SV is going. I wonder if Boxy's going. If we're going to see these players at Classic Tetris European Championship played on the PAL version of the game just a couple weeks from now. November 16th and 17th, if I remember correctly.
Yes, there's a 16-17. 16-17?
Yeah. It's around then. Yeah.
18-19.
18-19. There we go. That weekend with the dates, you know, the weekend with the dates. And speaking of the weekend with the dates, Murka has a date right now with Death. Tops out at 293. Oh my word, a series of mischief. I think gonna need to check the DMs, get the dancing man out, because James in the Chasedown 255 and is down near the bottom. Can certainly single and double the way to get 294 is the target. And whoop, that's gonna help a little bit with James. One more here.
For the second one, and he gets along where gets the Tetris. 3,300 is good for him.
Oh my goodness, there.
Finally the time for the Murka, and maybe that's the time to shine for him.
I agree. Oh my word. So James, I gotta be honest here, a little bit unexpectedly up 2-0 over Murka, making their impact known right away. Murka has to resort to gifts to get the vibes going in the right direction. Tops out at 69 lines, which is nice. Gets the Dancing Man gift. Is ready. They're both ready. Let's count them down. Game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Love it. Dancing Man, the readies. Here we go. Tugi providing.
Yes, let the charm begins.
Jeez, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, that bar doesn't quite get all the way over for James. James is going to wisely burn this down and gets the next bar over. Ooh, I was a little surprised that Murka didn't go with the S burn there, but held out. Maybe saw the next piece coming in. And whoop for Murka to go to 33,000. James still looking for that first Tetris. He's going to open up the well.
No, where is the long bar for James? And there we go. Gets a long bar, gets a Tetris, 37 points. And Murka is more than ready for the Tetris, but the long bar doesn't come for him.
Interestingly, burned down with the S. Instead of feeling the S dependency, another S came before too long. Exaggerated double right, and whoop for Murka to go to 65,000, and a whoop for James to go to 83,000. James' advantage at the moment. And whoop for Murka.
Yes, definitely. The James is now ahead of it, ahead in pace.
Absolutely. But I think a little bit of slowdown here from James. We'll be able to tuck in there. Goes for the Aki bar to get Tetris ready. Now the bar dependency. Let's see if James decides to turn this into a well, and does. Immediately abandons it, and it's going to burn down for a triple. Going flat burns here. I don't know what the strategy. I think James maybe a little bit, you know, Murka, a very challenging opponent here. James up 2-1. Doesn't want to get make it easy for Murka and have an early top out. So more content to take these burns. Murka playing that old Murka style, 205 through 52 lines. James not bad either at 165.
But the Murka after the next 25 lines, he increased the efficiency. But now he's going 231, and then another Tetris 255, and he's preparing for the next one. The long bars are coming. A lot of long bars here for the Murka, and Murka another long bar, another Tetris 278.
So ahead 6 lines and ahead by 2 Tetrises. So it's about a half Tetris pace lead. James getting a lot of bars as well. And whoop, there's one and gets another one right after. Can't use it for the Tetris. So again, the PAL version of the game, this faster mode, it's just incredible. The stack heights with DAS, right? Seeing them go even higher because the DAS mechanics lets you play even higher on the PAL mode. They compensated for it.
I think there is quite the same height you can build on the 1819 and the 1819. Sorry, the PAL 19 and the NTSC 18. Sorry.
Yeah.
18 and 18C 18. There it goes.
Nice, right? Because yeah, I agree, right? Because you do have to be very skilled in punching down, abandoning when you need to take those burns, and we're seeing that here from both these players. 398 for Murka, 318 for James. He's just had a little bit of a slowdown here, but it really hasn't been hasn't had any before that. But now it's getting punished for it, down nearly 100,000 points. But whoop whoop, and that'll shorten the gap just a little bit before transition.
Definitely, there is going so efficient in the on the both sides. 365 versus 468. Definitely the 500,000, the 500 pace for Mörköss. Not quite for the James, but now a little bit of
slowdown from Murka here.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow down, quite nasty start, but now he is ready for reopen, and he reopens, and he is waiting for a long bar, gets a long bar, gets a Tetris, 499, and another one, and 522.
Can take one more here, but might just burn in, and does burn into transition. 524. James can get one more now. Will be behind going into 19. Needs to have a clean stack. Holding out for that last bar. Takes that double transition, then another double. James getting those doubles down, but is behind 60,000 points. 533 for Murka, 473 for James. Oh, James with a little bit of a misdrop. Does recover beautifully, going flat over on the side. Oh, but oh no!
And he hangs the L.
The L doesn't get all the way to 2-3, and that's going to do it. Murka on the way of topping out is done at 539. Murka is going to get the first heart of the match for him. BK saying, LMAO, I've just been listening because I was in a game, but I heard something about a dancing GIF. I look over and it's a GIF from Daisuke. Indeed. Alright, so once we have it ready from both players, 539 there for Murka. A good rebound. James, a couple different slowdowns.
And now we have it both readiness from the both sides, so we can start the countdown for game number 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Murka in huts James down. James needs to get hard just to be in the match point.
For sure. And I think that we seeing what Murka does going all the way to that transition, right? It's got to be the goal as well. Quite efficient there. A little bit less aggressive in that game. Still had an incredible score, so
Yeah, definitely he's just a skilled player who can manage the efficiency and aggression and he's playing quite smart, so that's why he is one of the best dash power players in overall.
absolutely. And we have it pretty close to a tie, 114 apiece for both players through 20 lines. Murka's adjustment game going strong now, making these last second flips.
Yes, but there was the 5 back-to-back Tetrises between both Murka and James, so there was a quite efficient game in the beginning, right in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Still it is 164 for both.
James would love a J here. It's just not coming. Of course it comes the next piece as soon as he decides to plug that well. Gonna put the bar all the way over. 2 flat piece would be great. Now needs double L pieces. Finally gets one of them. Meanwhile, whoop for Murka, extending the lead. 232 for James. Just this little slowdown from James has allowed Murka to take a lead here. And another whoop for Murka.
And another whoop for Murka, and James is ready. He's waiting for his long bar and the whoop for James. 200 versus 300. Ooh. And the Murka is in the natural habitat. Now it's definitely his natural habitat, because the 300,000 points at the 60 lines is
It's quite impressive, but a little bit of slowdown here has allowed James to take a little bite out of that lead. Now a 50,000 point lead for Murka. James 1 Mino away from being Tetris ready when that bar came. Alex H says, who is JDH? This is James. I know very little about them. They are a max outer on the NTSC version. And I don't know how many tournaments they've played. I know very, very little about James. I should do some online facts right now. So Dobry, take it away. I'll do some online facts. Let me dive in.
So now there's Pumpy typing on Google, say facts about the JDH.
I'll try to find something. Is this a first competitive match ever? I don't know. I gotta find something. JDH. Okay, they have played. Maybe they played. All right, I'm finding it out. I'm finding it out. Yeah, I think this might be their first match ever. Is that real? No way! Oh my god, making their competitive debut? Alex H says my IRL online friend name is JDI and he's also called James. Well, maybe they're very similar. Wow, 421 for Murka, 405 for James. Well, we're honored that you're making your competitive debut here in Classic Tetris PAL. Good version of the game to do it on. 445 for Murka, 407 for James. Wow. Wow. Look at that.
And another one, 491. And now definitely, yes, he's going for the last 2 Tetrises. before the 19 transition, and he's ready for the first one.
Now,
And
James,
he gets.
James has a 700k with PAL. Who is this guy? What? All right. Anyway, we might have a little alters going on. 542 for Murka.
Tetris gets a Tetris on the level 19, but will he be able to get a pieces? And no, it's never mind because James are topping out at 485. Murka with 570 gets a tie.
Look at that. James says, yes, my first competitive game. Ready. Look at that. What a first draw for an opponent is Murka and PAL. Evens it up. Another 500k game for Murka. James is ready. Once we have it ready for Murka, I think that Dancing Man, I think it's helped out. Let's count him down. Game number 5. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yes. Whew, first match ever. Look at weightlifting a little bit. Yeah. How about that? Another weightlifter in the community. Oh, James gonna make that bar dependency. Maybe thought the bar was the next piece. A little bit of an adjustment there. Has a max out on the NTSC version. Maybe has been grinding PAL. Maybe he said, you know what? There's people out there who swap between NTSC and PAL, and they're like, all right, I'll play PAL, you know, like the day before and get ready for it. Maybe James grinding that mode, that version of the game, non-stop to get ready for this, you know? You never know. If this is your first match, I wouldn't, you know? I cared a little bit more when it was my first than nowadays. So maybe that explains it. James, looking to try to clean up this stack. 41,000. Murka at 92,000. And whoop for Murka to go to 115. Whoop for James, 65. So is CTP on Saturdays now? No, we are streaming this available to the players' availability, much like CTM. And the players were available on Saturday, so we had 2 of them today. We had one on Wednesday. We were going to have one on Thursday. We had one yesterday on Friday. So it's just whenever the players are available, and just so happened that they were all available kind of in a row. So all to the players, right? That's a pretty good, I think that's a pretty good deal. Let's get a whoop for James. So we don't do it all one day on Sunday anymore, correct? At least for now, we're giving it a try. It seems like players seem to be enjoying it because, I mean, that's kind of the idea, right? If you play in a free tournament that then schedules around your flexibility and availability, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal, right? You don't have to pay for it. Someone else will schedule a match, say, hey, just show up at this time and play Tetris. And you know what? It's a prize pool tournament, you know, so. CTP, Classic Tetris PAL, down at the bottom. You can hit the CTP command to join the server, play the PAL version of the game. We've been talking about it back and forth. Yes, I agree. There is something special about having it all on one day. It was long for the players, and certain players having to withdraw on days they couldn't do it. Made sense during the pandemic a lot. I agree. There is something special about having it, everybody coming together for the day. I agree there's something special about that, right? I think it's more special when it's in person, right? You would never do that in an in-person tournament. I think it's just one of those things that we've been through the pandemic and coming out of that, and it just makes sense to, you know, be a little bit more flexible, right? Do we need to have it all on one day? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that it has to be done that way. I think in general, if it could be done that way, absolutely. Yeah, give it a shot. But for now, James in the lead. 307 to Murka's 305. Silently a rebound from James, but now the stack in a little bit of a tricky situation.
But Murka also has a trouble with the stack, but he's ready for the dirty one and he gets it. Dirty set of Tetris. And 355 versus 312. will be quite difficult to James just to chase it down. And now 315, and now he needs to open it up, and now he's so high. And now he's open, and finally Longbar gets the Longbar in the Tetris 342, and meanwhile Murka 404. Almost exactly the same lines, and the 50,000 almost 50,000 points lead for the Murka. Murka is ready for the Tetris. He's waiting for the Longbar. Meanwhile, James is also ready for the Tetris. Gets a Longbar, gets the Tetris. And now 433 versus 413. Now Murka is ready for the Tetris. JDH or James is not ready for the Tetris. He's waiting for the T, but he couldn't get a T. He needs to fill that.
Now's the time that James needs to be incredibly efficient and just has to keep burning here. Murka's going to transition 486. And James says, you know what? Yeah, I do have to be efficient here. Takes that skim and gets a whoop into, and then they transition almost the same score, 468 for James. Going to come down to who can survive and get the most points here on 19. Both players content to single and double it out. Let's juggle. Oh, James getting the long bars over to the right side. Both players digging down. 506 for Murka, 461 for James. That difference being that Murka transitioned a little bit earlier on our screen. Oh, and then James gonna need a bar. Oh no, plugs up where the bar was dependency is. Getting out of this is gonna be really tough for that left side. James is gonna top out again, a 480 score. Murka again with the 500k is good, and we'll be getting the third heart.
And now he's in the match point.
The match point indeed. Aptis712, thank you for the raid. Party of 3. Hope all is well with you. Oh my goodness. GG's indeed. Murka, the dancing man. A little bit of a charm here.
Yes, they missed the long bar, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It is good. James, now take a deep breath. It's your first game. Your first competitive match. Take a breath. It's fine. Take a breather here. Ninja of Ninjas 5 with the raid. Party of 4. Welcome in. First match, getting up 2-0. Now you're in a little bit of a spot. You still keep transitioning with 400Ks and stuff. Good luck both. They're both ready. Let's count them down. Game number 6.
In the 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And the last time when you try to simulate your outputs, there was sounding like the outposts starting up.
I'll have to remember that for the next match coming up. So this is our round 1 match. You can hit the command to see CTP bracket. We'll give you the full bracket, and there's my keyboard sounds. There you go. For this tier 1 winner, we'll move on to the quarterfinal. Face SV for a chance to enter the prize pool.
And the player from this matchup, the winner of this match, will also get can also have a chance to be in the prize pool as well.
Indeed. Oh, nice dirty whoop for Murka and a S to burn that out. It was very close to calling simul match points there, but Murka survived with the dirty. Now James in a situation going to get that bar over. Okay, and James is going to survive. Very nice. And a whoop for both. 143 for Murka, 85,000 for James.
Yes, the James is going for the sometimes for the efficiency, sometimes for the survivability.
Indeed, a simul whoop there, 172 to 130. So about a 2 touches lead here for Murka in pace and score. But we're not same piece setting it up. The same bars aren't going to necessarily fall. But there's another almost simul whoop from both players. Oh, that was a weak whoop. A simul whoop for both players. Oh, James needs something for that columns. 8 does get the bar in time. And
now he's opening and he reopens.
But as soon as he reopens, doesn't get the pieces to keep it open. Okay. Nice long bar flat. Oh, and Murka has to close the well with the square. Didn't want to put that all the way to the left, or wasn't sure if they could do it. And now Murka stack a little bit out of alignment, but whoop for Murka will help it get down. James still digging here. Look for the right pieces to open this up. Yeah, we're going to rotate that T and make the bar dependency. Now will James get the bar in time? Could plug. Yeah, and it's going to plug, and there it is. Nice dig from James, but unable to be touches ready. Whoop for Murka to go to 300,000.
Now finally James gets it, and gets another one. but now Murka is way ahead in the game.
About 323 to 266, about a 4 Tetris lead. And a whoop for James. So James maybe going to look to be a little bit more aggressive here. Interesting bar placement, but does get the right pieces to get Tetris ready. Oh, and James getting burned here without any bars. But there it is. Whoop for James to go to 312. Murka 393, holding up for the right pieces. James with a competitive debut here on Classic Tetris Pal. Never played the game before in a competitive setting. Quickly went up 2-0 over Murka. Quite a compelling feat, but oh no, Murka with that bar hang. Definitely trying to get that in column 3. Gets another bar over. Murka now in a digging situation. This is James's opportunity to take advantage. And Murka opens up the well, and just like that, whoop for Murka to get a 429, and a whoop for James to go to 391. So about a Tetris and a half difference between the two. Bar tuck for James. James with the cleanest stack, I'd say, right now. And there's a whoop for James to get a 415. Coming all the way back right before transition, the time you want to do it. James going aggressive here, getting those placements. Murka still digging, and a whoop for James to take the lead from Murka right now, and uses the Aki bar to get ready. And another whoop. Oh no, I said it too early. The double flip. James in trouble. James in trouble. Needs to get the pieces over. Oh my God, James. No, the double flip with the bar. Needs to survive this. Murka's going to take the lead. James in trouble. Oh my God. Not gonna happen. James tops out at 442. Murka 476. Not like this. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Dobry, what just happened?
I am also asking myself.
Oh, I called it early. I was like, there's a whoa, my gosh, it's not a whoop. The double flip, the last second, maybe, I don't even know what happened there. Oh my goodness, tough way to go. Not a bad way, just a tough way. You are going aggressive, you are taking the lead, James. I very much hope we see a lot more of you in the future. Are you playing Classic Tetris Monthly this month? What are you doing? Get in there. What a competitive debut. Constant 400Ks at transition. What more can you ask, right? First time ever. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. TM. Tetris is a registered trademark of the Tetris Company. All rights reserved. Murka, stop dancing. Maybe you can play properly. That's true, right? I don't see a controller. There's like some Spider-Man like web shooting going on with this dancing. Like, right? Like the arms going out in the air, like Spider-Man or something. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe he's still able to play and dance at the same time.
He just might be able to. We do have 2 former Tier 1 champions here in this. That's just how this tournament is now. It's 2 former champions here in the second round. Oof. They've been there before. They've been at the top.
Yes, feel like I've been there before.
Indeed. And whoop for SV to go to 117. Another whoop to take the lead. 117 for Murka. He's got a little bit of a slowdown. I think trying to turn this into a dirty well and does do so. Now it's waiting for the bar and it's going to come in time. Whoop for Murka to go to 142. And continues to build this dirty. There it is. Whoop for Murka. Kingsman happy somewhere. Oh, SV going to fill in the bar dependency and then get another bar, but that parity is all out of alignment here. 167 for SV. 168 for Murka. A tied game at the moment. Both players, interestingly enough, had completely different stacks. A little bit of a tie. SV's clean. Going to knock down a Tetris to go to 196. Murka 178.
Now Murka is working around on the dependencies and with the holes.
Oh, and an overshift for Murka.
The dash.
The dash held it for a second too long. Maybe was trying to wall charge the next piece. The timing just a little bit off. Is going to clear that out. And then a double down into safety. $249 for SV, $210 for Murka. So SV not able to take advantage of it. Maybe just not getting the bars at the right time. My eyes have been on Murka's screen. Just the survivability. Now Murka's got a center well. And there it is. Whoop for Murka. Whoop for SV. SV up 3 Tetrises. 300k to Murka's 240.
Now Murka is working for the getting a center well. No, he's getting a burn and the transfer for the column 10. And now he is preparing for the Tetris, and he finally gets it. The first one was for the filling the dependency, and the second one to getting a Tetris. And another one, 392 for the SV, and SV with another Tetris up to 415. Quite nice pace for the almost 100 lines.
Absolutely. So, X4 pace is pretty good here on the PAL version. You play aggressive, but you don't want to. The speed is quicker, right? It's a lot quicker than it maybe seems. And there's a Tetris for Murka and a Tetris for SV.
Yes, PAL is about to efficiency, definitely.
Absolutely.
Especially on the matches, because it doesn't look like you can chase it down in the post transition games. One mistake and you are out. Absolutely. It's not like a free game when you are going at the free time. You are in a match, and if you top out, you are done.
Right, indeed. So Murka having to stay alive here, exaggerated double wide, is just falling behind, though, with that double wide. And that's just sort of the punishment that you see going up against SV and the ability to get those pieces all the way over to the left side. Whoop for SV to transition 559. And SV, oh no, hangs the bar. Had a Tetris set up. Needs to burn this down quickly and is making short work of it. Gets the next bar, hangs it again. That's going to be a top out for SV. But I think Murka's too high too and hangs the bar in column 9. Oh my goodness. SV with double bar hangs. Murka hangs as well. Column 9. Oh my. SV is going to go up 2 games to none over Murka. 100K lead there by the end. We got it ready for Murka. One forget it ready from SV. We'll get game number 3 underway. Looks like a 469. Kingsman's pointing out. All right, I don't think I set up the mic so you could hear me on that scene. So Murka and Boxy, SV giving the shout out. They're both ready. Let's count them down. Game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I tried to go back and forth. I didn't communicate that at all. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. We'll play some Tetris, I guess. There we go. Is that the worst? That's pretty on up there with one of the worst countdowns ever, I think. But it is what it is. Speaking of Murka, this opening, it does turn it into a dirty Tetris. Let's see how long Murka holds out for it. Not too long. Gets that whoop to go to 28,000.
And the nice opening. It looked like that there was a horrible start, but it wasn't horrible. It wasn't that horrible that we are assuming it was. So
you wouldn't call it a trashy stack then?
Yes, there was going like a and another.
Now I'm calling that trashy, and Murka is gonna have another early top out. Oh my goodness. 55,000 points, maybe a little too cute on the adjustments there, just like the dancer, a little cute. And we'll be topping out here. Like, just look at that. It's still like Spider-Man. It's still distracting me, that dancer. SV's good, and we'll be going up 3 games to 0. Kingsman says, that was caca. If you don't know caca, you can look that up. You can look that one up. Whew, yeah, a little bit unfortunate start here from Murka. 2 early top outs. SV 1 game away in the next potential 4 to move on into the prize pool. Murka's ready, SV's ready. All right, we're gonna coordinate this. You say 1, I say 1, you say 1. All right, all right.
Yeah, definitely.
You first. Here we go. Let's count it down. Game number 4 in
3,
2,
1.
Tetris. I had to make it really quick after you to like throw you off a little bit, but all right. There we go. Much better. 8 out of 10, I think. There we go. Maybe if I was a little bit more serious, it would be a nice adjustment for the J there from SV.
Yes, it was quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's
and
ready.
Murka, no, the S hang does survive it, but oh my gosh, and now SV in a little bit of a spot of bother here.
But it looks like he will survive this.
Oh, didn't use the square to burn. A little interesting there, but it's gonna open up the well.
He wants to get a. I think he wants to get a really dirty Tetris, but he refuses to do it, and it will be quite nice just to see that kind of dirty Tetris.
Absolutely, and now Murka needs something for the left side. Gonna go flat burn. Good decision. Needs to get that J over. Gets it over. Oh my! Oh. Wow! And into the whoop to go to.
It gets a long bar.
What a dig there! Murka's tournament life on the line.
Yes, that was a very fortunate pieces for him.
And a Simo whoop for the both. 125 for SV, 104 for Murka. Alex H saying Alexei Pajitnov would be proud. I agree. You'd say now Tetris is a real esport after seeing those moves from Murka. SV looking for a piece to tuck, not very happy with the pieces coming. Eventually does do it with the J and then the bar. And there's a whoop for SV to go to 177 at 49 lines, or 49 lines at 199, and whoop for Murka at 181 at 47 lines. Justio4, that's some interesting emotes there. I love it. Hyper please, yeah.
Yes, probably Murka is also so hyped just to play with SV.
Indeed. SV now the new world record holder, getting PAL colors twice? Twice? Right? Did it one time off camera, you know? So, alright, did it happen? You can see the lines, you know, and took a picture of it, screenshot proof, you know, almost a record. But I think we can say that getting colors twice, I think that one's a little bit more. You can do it once and then does it. You know what? I'll do it again. You know, and then does it again. Got colors on the second day playing PAL. Just warming up for Classic Tetris PAL. Said I'll play. I'll just check it out. My day 2, and it was like game 4 or something. On a 19 start, got colors. Pretty, just astounding the ability of play to have it. Oh, choke colors the first time. That's right. That's right. Two. Got the score world record. Is that right? So got colors the next time. Thanks for the correction there, Sky. Yeah, getting in there. The amount of people who got colors in the scene grow to 3. 389 for SV, 370 for Murka. It was like what? It was like 10 lines away from colors, but had the score world record. Is that right? I think it's something like that. See, this is why my brain is not the online facts. If I'm hiding in chat, you know, and I get to look it up and verify my facts, it's a little bit. That's the real secret of the online facts, is that you can never be wrong if you double check your work before saying something. Speaking of not being wrong, 100 lines for Murka, 442, 100 lines for SV, 398 into 400k.
Yes, the Murka was so efficient in the playing huge height, and he was taking the Tetris after the Tetris. So there was so excited just to watch the Murka stacking at the height, even if it's DAS. So.
Murka knows has to be this aggressive because SV does have that potential to go on the 19 speeds. Murka can as well. We saw it a little bit earlier. But do it in the score Tetrises too. Murka wants to maximize his efficiency. 522 for Murka, 518 for SV. SV's going to whoop into transition at 542. Murka's got one more that they can take. Looking for the right pieces here. And is going to take it with a triple to go to 551. Has the lead at transition. Oh, nice square burn for SV. Gets the bar over that time to get a Tetris 572. Both players down at the bottom, safely surviving. Murka's tournament life on the line. Needs to survive here.
At the left, well, triple for the SV.
But Murka's stack needs to get this down. Lots of holes. Needs to get something over to the left. It's going to be very challenging. Gets the square over, but that's going to be it, Murka.
And Murka tops out, and the SV is going ahead to the top 4.
Takes it to the semifinals. Clinches the spot there, SV. Let's go ahead. No, but you can play out a little bit here. We'll take a little bit of some of the skills that SV has.
Yeah, the victory lap for SVs.
Murka turning it on in that last game, getting that 500k, unable to do much about that brick wall of SV. SV taking that rolling out. Oh, that left side. All right. Oh, burns it down. 700k, you know, that's like, you know, oh, 700k. We didn't even talk about it, right? That's how different the game is now. 700k used to be, oh my god. And then a Tetris with a 700k. Why not? Maybe SV heard me talking about getting double colors, you know? And said, you know what? Why not? Why don't I get some colors here, you know? Why not?
The stacking for SV is quite a...
Does burn this down a bit.
Yes, he was bringing the
foresight. Did you see that SV placed that bar and knew it wouldn't burn? Right? Like, I would have just assumed the bar was going to burn, you know? And SV saw it, says, you know what, I'm going to put this long bar down the column. It's not going to burn anything, and immediately loaded the next roll. Whoo.
Yes, he will, even if he makes the stack dirty, he's keeping the spot for the long bar, for the long piece safe, just to be sure he can put it in the when the long bar comes.
Indeed.
So he's well prepared for this one. So level 29, 867.
Are we yeah, you know, look at that Tetris building. Love to see it. Not just, and that's how SV did it too. That's how SV got the score world record on the PAL version. Was not afraid of building up these high stacks and taking risks. Oh, that right side needs to get a bar over. Does okay. Oh, needs a bar now. Oh no, he doesn't. What do I know? All right, now needs a bar, right? Okay, yeah, gets a bar. It's gonna make it a lot easier. Still not easy. Holy mackerel. CTP DAS win? Yeah, I think you have a month where you have DAS only. Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with that. I proposed it too. I said, well, you want to come back and do DAS? And they're like, well, let's see what the rollers can do. And here we are. We're seeing what the rollers can do. 954. Oh, that bar hangs again. Oh my word. SV needs a bar now. Gonna get it over. Oh, and another one. Max out for SV.
And there is a max.
CTP DAS every other month is a separate thing. Yeah, you know, maybe after seeing that, you're like, all right, yeah, you know, maybe have a DAS celebration every so often. I think that's a problem. RSPC, everything. Subscribe with Prime. Subscribe for 15 months. Thank you so much for the support. 15 months. That's incredible. Subscribing with Prime. We're in the middle of watching SV. SV can just go, you know? It's like, we'll just watch it. Okay, flat burn over to the side. And now Tetris ready. SV holding out for it. Oh, that left side for SV. Gonna get the bar, but not able to get it over. Max out 72. GG's. Wow. SV putting on a show. Yeah, watch out for SV. Yeah, watch out. Some incredible digs there on 19. Kingdom said, do I know how to pick some Fave 5s or what? So yeah, Kingdom just like, alright, did they have a rollover? Okay, they're in my Fave 5. There's your bracket. SV will be moving on to face Mark Migas from earlier this morning. Still got a couple matches to resolve. At Sidnev, our second seed, is up there as well. Sidnev tapping. Felt a little bit more consistent with tapping on PAL. Stuck with it. Ran through Tega, who played DAS, and then Dan Weller.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.